everybody, Glenn here, and the first week of August is behind us, so that means we start to get some boxes in for this month. So my first subscription box for this month is the Z-Box. The Z-Box, this theme this month is Team Up. And this is a box that comes from overseas, as you can see by the beat up condition of it, and not to mention the customs declaration that's still on the box. This box always comes just in dreadful shape. You can see kind of where it's smashed and all that. So, you know, it always makes me a little bit nervous about the contents. Now, I've never gotten beat up contents inside of a Z-Box, but it always comes kind of dented and messed up. So, here's hoping that my luck holds out, but for now, Team Up box, let's check out what's in store for us for August. The tape was almost completely off too. Okie dokie, looks like we got some wearables going for us this month. We've got a hat. This is an Iron Man cap. You know how I love getting caps. From BioWorld. It's actually BioWorld Europe, but BioWorld is a big-time wearables suppliers of these kind of superhero IPs and that kind of thing. You see a lot of BioWorld stuff in subscription boxes. Everything from watches to hats to wallets, wristbands, things like that. A lot of those come from BioWorld. This is a snapback cap, which isn't you know, you guys know it's not my favorite. I'll be spending a lot of time. If I keep this box, Z-Box didn't go to any Patreon subscribers this last month. I've got a Patreon update coming up in probably 3 or 4 days. But if I were to end up keeping this, I'd go to a lot of trouble to try to get it bent, try to get a bent bill, although not that easy with these snapbacks. So I like the color. I like very simple Iron Man helmet on the front. Don't like that it's a snapback. I know that's what the kids wear today, but not my favorite thing. But it is licensed. You can see it's specifically Civil War, so that's where the team up angle comes in. So not a bad start with the hat. All right. Now the other wearable is a shirt, as kind of you can predict. White shirt, which is unusual. Don't get a whole lot of whites. So let's see what we've got. We've got New York City Defender. I'm not sure exactly what this refers to, but through the magic of editing, I can just tell you. I guess I should have figured it out right away because it obviously refers to the Defenders. It's one of those things where don't have to have the actual Defenders logo or any of the logos of the heroes. You can make your own shirt and not have to worry about licensing. So you can see the references in here. We've got Iron Fist. We've got Daredevil's Billy Club. We've got the old school Power Man, Luke Cage kind of tiara he's got going here. We've got the 4 different streets from the different Defenders. I don't really see anything that kind of symbolizes Jessica Jones, but that would be a hard one, I guess, to put on here. So it's the Defenders, which is very timely. Defender starts on August 18th. Perfect for a team-up box and the August box, but I didn't really get it quite at first. But now, especially with the red, you know, if this had been yellow, I would have kind of gotten it a little bit more. So this is a Defenders shirt without being a Marvel Defenders shirt. Kind of make it up themselves, avoid the licensing issue. So not a bad logo and not a bad shirt. Definitely a shirt that I would wear around, at least wear around the house, if nothing else. And looking at it, it's nice and centered, and you know, it's a nice production. Let's put it that way. So there's the shirt. Now, I love this item because it's actually one I was just about to get. So again, I kind of hope I keep this particular thing, but it is a Q-Fig, and we've been digging the Q-Figs. This one is the Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron. It's a Q-Fig that's been around a little while. You can see the back there, and the side kind of not even a glam shot, but a illustration, which is interesting, for it's almost like a concept art on the side there. So we're going to bring them out. This obviously, the Avengers fits the team up theme, and this is one of your older Q-Figs. It's been around a little while. Obviously, it's an Age of Ultron Q-Fig, so got a couple of years on that movie now. All right, so you can kind of see the bottom. Q-Fig, the Hulk, Marvel, Quantum Mechanics. Love us some Q-Figs. This is a good looking one. It's one you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of reviews on it or anything. You know, some of the newer Q-Figs, they, you know, light up or they glow or what have you. This one is a little weird because it's got paneling, you know, for the arms. You know, you can kind of see there, and it looks like the arms would almost move. They don't. I mean, the Q-Figs aren't articulated or anything, but I'm not sure I'm crazy about that look in the back. You kind of see it almost goes into two different colors of green. From the front, it looks great. You know, I got no issues there. And that's really the way you're looking for it, but you're looking at it anyway. But I think to make that look like muscle on the arms, they kind of had to do it that way so that it looks good from the front. But otherwise, a good-looking Q-Fig, great one to add to the collection. If nothing else, this was one I was going to get anyway, so if this box goes to a patron, I'll just buy it. Not a big deal. But a very cool Q-Fig and kind of apropos since I was about to get it anyway. So there is the main item, the Q-Fig. Love getting the Q-Fig. So we've got some smaller ones. What would a team-up box be without a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles item? Very simple item. Just a keychain. Turtles keychain. Not much to write home about. It's one of those rubbery ones. It's cool enough, you know, kind of a throw-in. With subscription boxes nowadays, keychains, you know, are not really a really super wow item because you get them all the time, or you by now anybody who's gotten subscription boxes has a ton of these keychains. But it's a good throw-in. All right, we've got the book, the Team Up book, so we'll look at that in a minute. And the last item is looks like laptop decals. So we've got, they call them gadget decals because I guess you could put them on your phone or your iPad or the back of your laptop. But there's quite a few of them in here. This is 18 different decals of different sizes, so that's pretty cool. You could put these all over the place, featuring the Trinity of DC. So we've got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. All different sizes, and you know, there's a couple colored. There's some that are, you know, outlined, some that are black and white. So very cool. This is actually a nice item to put in there, and not something you get all the time. You get decals from time to time, but not decal sets. So that's really good to see. So that is pretty much it. We've got the magazine, which Z-Box's magazine's pretty good. I put it right up there with Geek Fuels and Loot Crates. It's got some articles in it talking about team-ups. There's the Turtles. There's the Defenders. Couple ads as well. What's in the box? So your spoilers. Looks like there was one variant. If you look here with those decals, I got the decals, but I also could have gotten some coasters, some Avengers coasters, which would have been cool. I think I like getting the decals a little bit better. And then articles about Spider-Man and Tony, Power Rangers, which we didn't get any Power Ranger stuff, but there's an article on them. Joss Whedon, and Avengers versus Justice League. And then Retro is the next box, featuring stuff from Marvel, Captain Scarlet, and Spider-Man. So coming next month, Retro. I've always liked the Z-Box. They're, for value's sake, if nothing else. You get a lot of great stuff, and it's very cheap, and shipping is inexpensive. So it's hard to go wrong. This month we got a Q-Fig, we got a cap, we got a shirt, we got a keychain, and we got some decals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item box. Pretty good value. I'm going to give this box a minus, and the minus comes from the shirt, which isn't my favorite. Once I realized what it is, it's a pretty cool design. And the fact that the hat, while I like the hat, is still a snapback. And the snapback are the ones that I would like the least. So definitely an A box. Anybody who, you know, I can't really see a disappointment with this. Maybe if you already had the Q-Fig or something like that. But it's all great stuff. Good value. And definitely worth a look, just for the free shipping, if nothing else. I mean, not many boxes have that going for them. So, tell me what you think about this box in the comments below. Obviously, we've got our whole month worth of videos coming up. I've actually got some Funko Pop reviews coming up, which I haven't done in a while, and some extra special stuff. I start my vacation in about 4 days. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on my vacation, some vlogging, some announcements about the channel, some announcements about my life that are going to affect the channel. So a lot of crazy stuff going on in the next couple weeks. So I hope you stay tuned for everything. And as always, hit me up on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're doing Twitter contests now. We're doing Facebook giveaways. So pay attention to those, because those, you never know when those are going to pop up. We've done a couple this week. Getting ready to slide right into a couple of more giveaways. I'm going to add Instagram into that as well. So look for those. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out Patreon. I've got a Patreon update coming up in a few days, just to kind of let you guys know where we are and who's getting what as far as rewards, which are I'm getting ready to send out right now. Super fun time for me to send those rewards out, and this box will be one of the rewards for September. So that'll be an option that patrons can choose. So until next time, I will see you later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.